Alright guys, what is up? We are back. Today we are taking on Pantheon 4, where we will have to fight through this is the hardest one of the bottom floor ones. Obviously P5 is the hardest, but this one's pretty rough. I changed up my charm situation with Unbreakable Strength, Quick Slash, Steady Body, and I put Shaman Stone and Mailmaster's Glory in this time. That's cool. I installed some more mods, but like nothing that like affects gameplay right now. I was just testing out modded bosses for whenever we do that. So let's jump right into it. Instead of having longer nail range and more health, I opted for more so just damage up my spells. So that's what we're kind of using now. Ooh, that's annoying. There we go. Ugh. I'm a little sick, so sorry about the sniffles and all that. Uh, this boss fight's not hard. It's just sometimes you just happen to get hit. Ugh. I'm doing these pretty fast today. If you look in the bottom left, it'll tell me if I like time PB'd or anything like that with it, which is pretty funny. Ooh, that's annoying. Keep getting hit here and there, but it's like minor inconveniences. Nothing. And I do want to try to hit this on the Pantheons. P5 obviously be a long way in the future, but this boss, I learned this recently that you can kind of upspell him and just get a lot of damage in on him. As long as you time your slashes right there, right when he's throwing, you should be fine. Um, it's pretty telegraphed, like you know what he's gonna do every time. Um, ow. Um, but yeah, with the use of Shaman Stone, I feel like my damage output is just so much more than it used to be. Which just makes me feel like I do so much more damage and the fights end so much quicker. But yeah, I feel like the fights end so much easier, especially whenever you can get like little movements in like that little up spell that you do whenever he jumps. That does a lot of damage, makes the fight end really quick. Um, okay, this fight is really annoying. if you can get past Markov like that, that's like the best and probably only way you're gonna be able to get through. Watcher Knights, solid. I tried to double pick there. Oopsie daisies. All right, let's go ahead and get mine done. Sometimes we get put in like positions like that, especially with two. If you can just keep both of them on one side of you, stay close to them. Try to get the slash as much as possible. Like, you'll be fine. Like, see, kind of like that. And even when they're like doing their little dash, they still they can still hit them with spells. So I feel like I'm yelling my game. Something like that. So yeah. But you can still hit them with spells when you put them dash, which makes it just. Which makes it easier to kill them. Just make sure you save your spells, kind of. Oh, I didn't jump down. My hands were small. I got to like a. Anytime that he does that spin thing, if you stand right in the middle, you can get a heal, maybe two, depending on the pattern of it. Like right here, I could get a heal off if I needed it. I didn't need it there. There we go. Better. No. So with this fight, you want to go into this fight with as much health as possible. You want to come out of this fight with as much health as humanly possible. Because you go into Pure Vessel after this. Oh, I messed up. Just time your dash is correct. Get away. No damage taken. Now this part comes a lot easier if damn I dashed the wrong way. That part right there becomes a lot easier if you make sure. Then you can make sure, but if you get lucky and use on the ground, because you can just end up really end up like that. Damn, punch my headset. Oopsies. Alright. Let me draw my hands off because we are going into the Pure Vessel fight. I've had a lot of practice on him recently, just because it's one of my favorite fights in the game. And so, I really like to just go fight him when I'm bored. So let's see if I can. We'll say I do have to do a little bit of locking in for this fight. After he does this, make sure you're not going to get hit by those, and just keep your eye on him, because with everything going around on the screen, he can disappear really quickly. But yeah, just like that, Pure Vessel goes down. I'd be more than happy to do a tutorial on him eventually, because he's a really hard boss fight that people struggle with a lot. I know I did. It took me about 6 to 8 tries to beat him at the top of the Pantheon, you know, because you have to go through Veiled Champion, the Watcher Knights, and then Soul Tyrant. Yeah, it just becomes rough. So that right there is the end of Pantheon 4. The 4th boss rush in Hollow Knight, which we just completed. Which means that you come up here, bam, completed them, gives you a little opening here, right? You tag that to the top. Or now you can go ahead and come up on here. Look at nice little rest area. Gives you your soul back and whatnot. But if you come up here and find this, the very peak of everything is Patheon Polynest. So yeah, every boss in the game, all on the Radiant versions. You don't have to no hit them, but they're all on that. So like double bench flanking, Markov with only platforms, Gorb with only platforms, that kind of deal. But yeah, so we'll get to that eventually. I think I'm gonna complete the Radiant thing and probably get all the bindings. Now I will say some of the bindings, like this one, I have done with all these on, but like some of them I will just have to do one by one and like do that and get it like that, so we can get all the lifeblood for P5. So yeah, with that being said, I will see you guys next time, and I hope you all have a beautiful day.